First of all, ladies, my sincere and our sincere condolences in the death of your brother. How are you two and how is the family doing?
We're devastated. It's heartbreaking. The family is hurt, heartbroken.
Your brother, we're going to talk about him in a moment. I want to learn more about him. Mark, I want to ask you about some aspects of this case that we're hearing after this powerful news conference that was held. The prosecutor in the case called the officer's actions asinine and says this was about the worst piece of police misconduct that he's ever seen. What was your reaction when you saw the video?
My reaction to the video, it was, I agree with the prosecutor fully. When I first saw the video of the murder, I was amazed. I missed it the first time because it happened so quickly. And I truly believe that there would be some buildup, some antagonism between the two. And it was literally a shooting without any justification. The prosecutor, I thought, took a very aggressive stance. And I haven't seen a stance like that from prosecutors when they have a pending case. But if there's ever an exception to that rule, this would be the exception, because this case was, in fact, an asinine overreaction by a cop without justification.
The officer's attorney has said a couple of important things. He says the case is not as cut and dried as it might first appear. He believes the prosecutor is biased. And he says that a second body camera will tell a very different story. I want you to listen to what he says.
I think he has tried to create great prejudice against my client, but fortunately that's what we have courts for, because when all the evidence comes out, I think that there will be a different version of what went on here that will be made public.
And you've seen the tape.
I've seen the tape.
And what you saw in the tape is not what Joe Dieters described.
Not what I saw, and I don't know whether there's a second tape also from Officer Lyndon Schmidt's body cam, and I don't know if that's been released or not, but that also adds some clarity and detail to what occurred out there.
Mark, in any way, could a second body camera change our view of what we saw on that initial body camera?
In my opinion, absolutely not. I've seen parts of the second body camera, and after he murdered Sam, he did fall back and fall down, got right back up, and then chased after the car. More troubling than just that is the fact that after having murdered somebody, then he starts his cover-up immediately, and the second officer feeds right into that cover-up of the fear of great bodily injury, that he thought he might get run over. That's almost as troubling as the murder itself.
Tarina, if there had not been a body camera, do you think there would the case would have come to A, to our attention, or B, the officer would be indicted?
A, no. B, no. I think that if there had not been a body camera, that Sam would have been left with the memory of everyone saying that he was basically trying to kill a police officer. They would have turned a nonviolent man who was loved into a poster child for violence against police officers. So no, I do not think we would have gotten justice. I do think that something may have happened, but I don't think it would have been anything that would have vindicated Sam.
And Cleishon, tell me a little bit more about your brother. I think he was in his 40s. Is it true that he was recently engaged?
No. So no, he was not recently engaged. But yes, he was 43 years old. He was a father of 10, and he was loved. He was loved by everybody, the community, and especially our family.